I just didn't like my hair. I didn't like what I was going through. If I come from not washing my hair for a month and I'm not going to deep condition, part of me wishes I had a different hair type. Hey y'all, welcome back for another video. So I am wearing the same shirt. I'm just doing a lot of filming in bulk right now so I can get y'all these videos. I really want to start back with my long form content and really continue to let y'all into my life and into my hair. So here we go. In this video, I wrote notes too, like my last video, and I kind of wanted to talk about like my experience that I'm like going through currently right now, even though my hair is in a protective style, like what I'm going through personally this year with my hair. Okay, so I wanted to talk about texturism, not liking my hair, figuring out what to do with my hair. I just came at a standstill, you know what I'm saying? Like, and it would start at the beginning of this year, ironically, how after I washed out my silk press, I noticed a lot of breakage, and I noticed a lot of dryness. And I don't think it was the silk press or blowout itself. I think it's because my hair hadn't been washed in a whole month. 2, I did not deep condition. I went in with the protein treatment, and I feel like my hair didn't react that well to it. I think if I were going to do that protein treatment, it would have needed to be followed up with a weekly wash right after that with the deep conditioner like process done every wash day until my hair got to its state that I needed to. So if y'all don't remember, I did post a video. I'll put the thumbnail right here. The video was about me reverting my hair back to coily curly hair from my silk press blowout. So I will say that I should have continued to deep condition right after that, just because I had come from not washing my hair for a month and I'm not going to deep condition. I'm just going to go and do a protein treatment. And I noticed that it already took a while to do that protein treatment in that first wash day, but I should have done it the following wash days afterward. You know what I'm saying? So I would say that was just number 1. So about in March, I did a protective style myself, which I am going to later post that video. I did passion twists, and I think they came out really well. But I like looking back at the video as I'm editing it, like I'm like, wow, I experienced so much more breakage, and at the time I thought it was normal, but it wasn't. So I feel like me going back and looking, like my hair experienced a lot of breakage this year, and I'm not sure as to why. It's not that I'm doing anything different. Like, I've worn braids last year, I've worn passion twists before and not experienced breakage, but now like I am, and I feel like because my hair was already in a sensitive place 2 months prior to that, and still I was doing a lot of quick styles that didn't like really give the TLC that my hair was really needing. I was doing a lot of just quick styles, rinse out conditioners, and going back and looking, like I should have been deep conditioning more. Like I did like 2 deep conditions from the time of January to the time of March, I think, and I don't think that did really well to my hair. I've also experienced a lot of stress this year. I've been going through a lot of changes that I'm trying to, like, well, not changes, but I've been trying to actively do a lot of like changes in my own life, and a lot of things not going into, like, a lot of things aren't going according to plan. So it's just been causing a lot of stress. So I'm still currently going through a lot of stress, but I'm learning to deal with it just a little bit better, and I feel like that has contributed to a lot of my hair breakage too, which kind of reminds me back in high school when I still was relaxed and my father had passed away, and I noticed like they had this huge bald spot in the back of my head. And I think I mentioned that in a real back older video when I first started YouTube, like why I went natural, what I experienced being relaxed. And although it's not to the extent of me being relaxed, like the breakage and showing like the loss of length, but I feel like I still see the effects of it. Even though I'm natural, it's just a lot less effects because you don't have anything chemically in your hair altering the natural state of your hair. And within this time frame of like me trying to like make some adjustments in my life, plans not going according to what I would want it to go through, I just didn't like my hair. I didn't like what it was going through. It felt very dry. I wasn't deep conditioning like I was supposed to because I didn't take the care that I needed to put into my hair. I feel like that was just definitely the major reason why. And then you're looking on TikTok and you're scrolling on TikTok and you're scrolling on YouTube and you're scrolling on Instagram and you're seeing other people hair look good, you know, looking at my hair, well, maybe it's the texture of my hair. If I had this texture, if I had this type of hair, my hair wouldn't be going through this. So it's like I'm starting to like have this hate relationship with my hair where it's just like I don't love it. Like, and you see girls with this other type of hair that's a little bit looser than yours and it appears more manageable than your hair type, especially when you're already going through a lot of breakage because you're not doing what you need to do, but you're also stressed and you're also going through a lot. So you're just trying to get through doing with your hair instead of giving it the care that it needs. So I will say, like, part of me wishes I had a different hair type. Like, I have type 4 hair. Part of my hair is 4C, but I won't say that my entire head is 4C. I have so many different textures, especially around my edges, the top of my head. It's a different type of hair. It's a little bit more looser, and then the texture itself is just more frizzier at the top, and then the texture on the back of my head is just way more silkier. It's just easier to define. It's just, I don't have to work the product in like that. It's just easier. So knowing and managing my types and textures throughout my whole head, because I have different types and textures in my own head, I also have other types of the type 4 chart in my hair.
And with my hair being frizzier towards the front, once I get it defined, because it has a looser texture, it looks really defined and good.
So I just don't like the charting system at the same time because it doesn't really actively or factually portray my hair because I have so many different types and textures in my hair. I've just learned to work with them, learned to deal with it, but this year has been very hard for me dealing with it when you're just trying to rush and do with your hair instead of actually doing the care that it needs to.
And then like too, like the stigma behind like type 4 hair, I just wanted to add in that it's just like, it's not deemed as attractive or, you know, manageable or as presentable as like type 3s or like looser curl patterns. Like, so, you know, like knowing that in the back of my head and my hair is already in a state that I didn't like it in didn't help either. So I would say that too.
So I will say, before I put in this protector style, I didn't do it myself before I got it done. I did do an actual good cut to my hair. I cut it about 2 inches. So if you want to consider that a trim or not, but I did do a trim in March, and then again I did a cut like last month before I got these braids done. And I'm noticing that last year I didn't keep up with my trims how I needed to. Although I experienced a lot of growth, I feel like the consequences of that are like rearing its head this year. So I will do another trim in like October or November. So I did in July, August, September, October. So I will do another trim in October and see the state of my hair. But
I won't say that my see-through strands were like really that bad, but I just wanted to catch it before it got really bad. And I will say the Aztec clay mask also, before I did all of that, really helped put moisture back in my hair and redefine my hair too.
Yeah, I will say like I needed like a little tad reset in terms of getting off those dead, split, single strand knots hair strands. So hopefully that helps. with the state of my hair. But at the same time, there are times that I look back at my pictures and I'm just like, wow, your hair looked really good. You know, I would say before I did this cut last month in June, I had a wash and go and my hair looked really, really good. But when I blow dried it afterward, I could see, you know, see-through strands. And, you know, like, you can't really tell when your hair is in its natural state all the time. You know, if it's really bad, you can tell. Like, I could tell last year when I was just washing my hair, it was see-through. But when I blow dried my hair, I saw the see-through strand. And I just didn't want it to get to its worst part like it was. So I will say, like, I do have times where I do love my hair and it comes out really, really good. Or I have a good braid out, have a good wash and go and it comes out really, really good. And then I stopped comparing myself to who I see on TikTok and Instagram and YouTube shorts, like how my hair looks and what I wish it were to be. But it's okay. Like, I'm saying this video because I want to know who else relates. I want to know, like, do y'all hate y'all's hair sometimes? Do you wish it was a different curl pattern, a different curl type, a different texture, whatever it may be? Because I'm going through that. And I feel like it has a lot to do with the stress that I'm already enduring in my personal life. And then already my hair going through this weird stage where only sometimes my hair had a good hair day this year. So, and which would probably contribute to, like, me, like, in my consistency of, like, I'm not confident in my own hair, so I can't show that. But I kind of wanted to give y'all insight about that and my hair and, like, my hair update and how I feel about my hair right now. But, you know, I don't hate it right now, especially because I'm not seeing it. But I will say, right before I put in this hairstyle, I had a little change of heart toward my hair and a little bit of different attitude and towards how I'm going to treat my hair in this last, you know, 4 months of this year before we go into 2025. So yeah, that's about it. It's kind of like a continuation of the last video, so go ahead and check that out about my year update. A little overdue for how my hair grew so much in 2023. And comment down below if y'all felt like this before. I'll see y'all in my next video. Bye.